Who are the best, most overpowered players for the Spanish La Liga and FIFA 21's Ultimate Team on each position? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA and I will tell you everything about it in this video. Are you looking for the best, most reliable and cheapest place to get your FIFA 21 coins? Go to allway.com and use the code VIVA for 3% off your order. So a very big welcome to all you people watching this video. I've selected all the best players on each position for your Spanish La Liga side, from dirty cheap to expensive and the elite players as well, so you can select the player that's fitting your budget the best way possible. And if you think, Viva, this would be very handy for other competitions, just click the I button and you can check the full playlist with the Premier League, the Serie A, the Bundesliga and the Liga. So give a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe for more and put on the notification bell. And the last thing you need to do, who is your personal favorite player in the Spanish La Liga? Let me know it in the comments. We are starting off with the goalkeepers, and the positive thing with the Spanish La Liga is, for a very good and cheap price in comparison with the Premier League, you get the highest rated players in the La Liga. For the cheap versions you can go for Rulli, Soria, Neto and Aitor. All of them 1 to 2k, dirty cheap, but they will do a very good job for you in your starting side. As I told you, the La Liga has a big plus because both Thibaut Courtois and Marc-Andre ter Stegen are available for between the 30 and the 40,000 coins. That is very cheap in comparison with a goalkeeper like Alisson Becker. He is almost double the price. If you have more coins to spend, you can go for inform Thibaut Courtois or Jan Oblak. But also with these players you don't have to spend a jackpot price. Around 50-60k is enough. Is that amazing? I think it is. Choose your goalkeeper and give a thumbs up if the video is helping you. From the goalkeepers we go to the center backs. What's important to call a center back overpowered for his position? Speed, physicality, defending. And the better the dribbling is, the passing is, well, it is an extra plus. But first we focus on those three stats. So if you see Koundé, he isn't super physical, but his speed makes up for that. Nacho Fernandez is just a very complete player, 78 speed. He's almost just as quick as Rafael Varane, and in real life, trust me, that's not the case. Jane is a powerhouse. The man of Getafe is very physical and good in the air, and Samuel Umtiti and Gimenez, they don't have the amazing pace the other ones have. But if you want to get high rated center back for a good and cheap price, both Umtiti and Gimenez are available for 4,000 coins and cheaper. So that is something you can add to your team. If you have a bigger budget, you can go for either Militao and Diego Carlos. I would say combine them. I have my La Liga team with Milito and Diego Carlos at the back. On my right back position I have Jesus Navas, great link with Carlos, and left back I have Mendy, great link with Militao. So that would be my dream team at the back for a medium cheap price. But with these players, you know one thing for sure, they will win you games. Have you an even bigger budget to spend? You can go for Lenglet, Rafael Varane and Sergio Ramos. These players are just an upgraded version of Diego Carlos and Eder Militao, but are they actually so much better? For Rafael Varane, I dare to say hell yeah, but if I have to combine Varane with a player, I think I might go with Diego Carlos out of all these players. So for me, Diego Carlos is the most OP player on the center back position alongside Varane. From the center backs, we go to the wing, to the right back position, and well, they lost a lot of quality on that spot because as you can see, for the cheap players, there is nothing wrong. Serginho Dest, very cheap, a very cool player, and DeMarcus and Chapa are the players you can get for 1 to 2k as well, and they will do a great job, nothing wrong with them. I would recommend Jesus Navas because with his speed he can catch up with players like Vinicius Jr., Neymar Jr., etc. because, well, that is just very important. Yes, his physicality isn't the best, but all those wingers don't have huge physicality as well, so you don't actually need it. Dani Carvajal is a more complete player, but he's not as quick as Navas, so it depends on what playing style you like the most. And then we have Nelson Semedo, but Viva, he is a Wolverhampton Wanderers player, isn't he? Yeah, guys, and that makes him so expensive. He is the best right back you can get in the La Liga, because when FIFA hit the shelves, the early version, he was still a Barca player, so there is a Barca card for him on the market, but that will go extinct in, well, I think now. So you go to the market right now after watching this video, or else I'm afraid Semedo at Barcelona will never be found again, and he is the best you can get. From the right backs to the left backs, and there we have many overpowered opportunities. For example, if you don't have a lot of coins to spend for a starting team, you can choose Firpo, Renan Lodi, Yuri Biroceci, or Gaia. All of them have amazing powers you will love on the left back spot. What I like more is Reguilón or Jordi Alba. Once again, much cheaper players with a high rating in comparison with the English Premier League. Reguilón is just like his mate Semedo, moving to the Premier League, but still has a La Liga card in the game. Jordi Alba is a very good player, I like him, but if you want to go for the ultimate elite left back player, Ferland Mendy, there is no one better at the moment in the Spanish La Liga. What makes him so much better than Jordi Alba? Well, his speed and his physicality are the most important things. We can say, yes, Jordi Alba is better on the ball, but off the ball, and that's still the most important thing for a defender, there is no one better at the moment on that left back spot than Mendy. Oof, the CDM spot is not something to be fashionable about, because, well, you can see not even an elite player on that position, and I got cheap options, enough of them, Kondogbia, Coquelin, and Fernando. If you look them up, you will find them as a center mid, especially Coquelin and Kondogbia, but they're better as a CDM. And Fernando, well, he is the best normal CDM who doesn't need a position change in the cheap area. Then we have Thomas Partey. He, just like Semedo and Reguilón, made the switch, but for example, I still have him in my La Liga side. I'm happy I brought him in at the start of the game because his price will only go up at the start. And then we have Casemiro, but both of them are 28 and 32k. So can we talk about expensive? Yes, maybe, but not actually an elite player. By the way, if you want to use Casemiro the best way possible, put a shadow card on him and he will do a great job for you in the air and defensively. Luckily, we have more opportunities on the center midfield position, and we have cheap solutions with Hector Herrera and Miralem Pjanic. Pjanic is a player I would say invest in Pjanic players, because with the La Liga player of the month always being there at the end of the month, well, at the start of the next month you can get it, but then the squad building challenges will be there and you always need high rated players. Pjanic is a player that's now available for 5-6k, but if you watch this video and you go to the market, I'm afraid he will be 10-12k with the squad building challenges being there to release that amazing player of the month Ansu Fati at the moment. So cheap options enough. Medium options enough. Llorente is an OP sweaty player. He is so good going from box to box. I use him all the time, but I was a little bit curious to find out about Luka Modric, and boy, I must say, he is surprisingly me in a very positive way. He is not super expensive, but he will do a great job. He is a fabulous playmaker, but also his speed is not letting him down. For example, Toni Kroos has also amazing passing, Sergio Busquets amazing passing, but they're not quick enough to use them in higher divisions or in the weaker league. And if you want to go for the elite midfield warriors, Valverde, Federico Valverde is your man. He is the upgraded version of Marcos Llorente. It is just simple as that. And Frankie de Jong is the most expensive player. You will pay 100k for him if you want to get him, but he is just a combination between the playmaking style of Luka Modric combined with the speed of Llorente and Valverde, and that makes him the most complete center midfielder, and with that also the best one on his position. Do you love the video? Don't forget to smash a thumbs up. Just like the CDM spot, the camp position was looking for players and finding almost nothing. We have 4 of them, no elite player, but this is also a positive thing about the La Liga. For a good and cheap budget price, you can build yourself a very good and high rated team. Canales, 78 speed, you must love that, in combination with 80 shooting, 83 passing. That is not bad at all. Go get him right now if you don't have the coins. Do you want to go for a better player? Filippo Coutinho, he surprised me. I thought he would never be good enough to use him in the division rivals, etc., but he was so quick, he was so agile on the ball. His speed was quite low, I thought, but he feels much quicker in the game. Then you also have Martin Ødegaard and Nabil Fekir. You can actually combine these 2 players if you want to play with 2 camps in one team. or if you want to get one of them, well, choose whoever you like the most. Fekir has better physicality and Ødegaard is a better passing player, so it's up to you what you desire. Give a thumbs up if you love the video and it's helping you to build a better team. We have two options on the right midfield position with the cheap players, Chukwueze of Villarreal and Rodrigo. I would go for Rodrigo if I have to make the decision because he has better shooting, is more composed in front of goal and will get you easier goals. Porto is only 8k. Well, can we call him actually expensive? I'm not quite sure, but for 8k, don't think about it. Go get Porto. He will do a fantastic job for you because the jump to the elite players is kind of big. Gareth Bale also has a La Liga card. His side Real Madrid let him go to his former team Tottenham Hotspur. He has a one to watch Tottenham card, but he's still there in the game with a Real Madrid card. It will be very rare. It might be extinct already, but that card is just insane. Leo Messi is 8 times as expensive as Gareth Bale, and if you're asking my honest humble opinion, I would go for Gareth Bale any day of the week instead of Leo Messi. Yes, Messi is 10 ratings higher overall, but if I play against Messi, I can stop him with Ferland Mendy. If I play against Gareth Bale, nobody in the world can stop this Welshman. One of my favorite positions is the left wing position. Don't forget guys to give a thumbs up. 2,000 likes unlocks a new video in this series about the Bundesliga, Serie A, whatever you want next. The left wing position has many amazing opportunities. Vinicius, Guedes and Carrasco are the cheap players to get and they will all do the job. Carrasco is the best out of them because he combines the speed of Vinicius with the shooting ability of Guedes. But as I told you, for a cheap budget in the La Liga, you can build so many amazing teams. I am not quite sure what player to recommend to you. If you want to spend 20k on an informed player, Ansu Fati is the man to get. He got a player of the month card. I didn't include the player of the month card because that card will be extinct and not possible to get for you amazing people because, well, if you're watching this a few weeks later, his squad building challenge is already gone. But Ansu Fati, his inform card is still incredible. My favorite is Ousmane Dembele. Yes, Eden Hazard is 2 times as expensive, but I have Eden Hazard in my team. I have Ousmane Dembele in my team, and I'm, well, finding myself using Ousmane in the starting 11 way more than Eden Hazard. Hazard has still amazing speed and dribbling, but somehow in the games he feels a little bit off. He feels a little bit slow, and Ousmane Dembele is flying over the pitch. So my recommendation will be Ousmane Dembele, always in favor of Eden Hazard. We have arrived at the striker position, guys. I really hope the video is helping you building yourself the best budget team for the Spanish La Liga, or maybe you're using this for building a hybrid team that is always very cool. The strikers and the forwards. Kevin Gamero, nice decent finisher. Jose Morales, he was a hidden gem in FIFA 20. Nowadays everybody knows him, but his price is still very cheap. And Iago Aspas, he is a little bit the discount version of Hatem Ben Arfa. Isn't super quick at the start, but so agile in and around the penalty box that he will get you loads and loads of goals if that is your playing style. Same can be said about João Felix. He is there for the players who love to turn and pass and turn and pass and turn. If you like it that way, João Felix is the man for 10k to get. And do you want to sweat your way to glory? Just pass the ball, long ball, through ball over the top, or just a through ball. Iñaki Williams will run, and he will score a goal and start all over again. So a very overpowered, fantastic player. More overpowered, Antoine Griezmann and Luis Suarez. Viva, how can you call them overpowered? Well, boys and girls, if you're watching this, if you played the FIFA game, you noticed that players in and around the penalty box like Griezmann, but also Luis Suarez in form or his normal card with so high finishing are very overpowered. If you have a striker like that, it is just twist, turn, shoot and celebrate and just do it all over again. So in FIFA 20 and 19, those players would have been out of favor, but in FIFA 21, everybody wants to get them, and that is why the price of Antoine Griezmann is almost the same like players like Ousmane Dembele. In FIFA 20, nobody would have thought that, but I think think it's very cool you can use multiple players fitting your playing style. So guys, I hope the video was helpful. If it was, smash a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. I hope to see you back with a brand new video, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Maybe we'll fall.